Hey everybody, it's your brother Van Silk. Not in my house with Van Silk. Seems like, oh my God. Everybody all of a sudden want to bring up Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Photo from when he was in school in Little Rock, Arkansas. When he was having that segregation problems, when most of y'all wasn't even born when it happened, but y'all just want to have a reason. 1957, and it doesn't go viral because 9 years ago, this was brought up. 9 years ago, this was spoken about. He acknowledged the photo. It was him in there. But let me ask y'all a question. Just because he was in the photo don't mean he was actually partaking in what was going on. And if he was back in 1957, that was the mindset of what was going on in 1957. You know it, and I know it. So listen. To each his own. I'm more worried about who shot Megan Thee Stallion. It was 4 people in the car, and nobody is accounting up for nothing. Let's figure that out. Who shot her? Oh, even let's figure out who killed Shanquella Robinson. There's 6 people alive. Nobody know nothing. Oh, I guess it's called stop snitching. And the Megan Thee Stallion kid, I'm not going to snitch. So we need to worry about that. Seriously. We need to stop giving our people, pass. They need to be held accountable. Just like Kanye West need to be held accountable for his stupidity. And y'all out here burning up Adidas. And he done turned around and said, listen, the new Adidas line, that they got coming out without my name on it, I approve it because those are my designs. And then y'all out here burning up Adidas. And y'all out here burning up Nikes. Like, okay, come on, man. That is just so lame. Don't even make sense. But getting back to Jerry Jones. Nothing's going to happen to him. You talking about something that happened 65 years ago, when it was segregation, when it was mindset of a 14-year-old not wanting blacks in his school. Now, he's in the photo. Okay. So a bunch of other kids. But there's videos. I'm well aware of it. But see, this is new to y'all. There could be a lot of photos with you in it. Somebody in the forefront saying something and doing something, and you ain't said nothing but just stood there to be an innocent bystander. You could be, and you want to be held accountable for that. But listen, a lot of y'all didn't even grow up in segregation. I know what it feels like to grow up in segregation. 64 years old this Sunday. Been in the South. Been in the cotton field and tobacco field. Been in the back of the bus. A lot of y'all ain't experienced that. So don't even stop the cap. Don't even go there. You didn't experience it. Unless you're my age. But what's supposed to happen to Jerry Jones now? What is he, 90 years old? How old is Jerry Jones? What are you going to do? Take the football team away from him? Nah. Ain't going to happen. That was 14 years old. Unless you got a video of him saying nigga and all that, ain't nothing going to happen. You're all just wasting your time. But you know what you need to focus on? Let's focus on getting at the rappers. Let's focus on our people. And let's start holding them accountable for the N-word and the B-word and the type of songs that they putting out. Let's hold both accountable. Let's try that for a while. See, I heard some of y'all make some of the most stupidest comments. When Kyrie Irving or Kanye West said something about the Jews, y'all got mad because they held them accountable. But, when they said the N-word and this, no, they didn't hold them. They don't care. That's what we're supposed to do. We always want to push the blame, and I ain't saying we, because always want to push the blame to somebody else instead of holding them accountable. Just like with R. Kelly. Y'all knew he was wrong, but what y'all did, y'all overlooked it. You still bought tickets. You still went to his concert. Y'all was stepping. That's what y'all was doing. who's in the closet. And y'all know what he did. Oh, well, maybe he did it. Oh, the first time we seen the video of him peeing on that girl, you knew exactly what he was about. And for all y'all that worked with him, knew what it was about. But see, it's about the money. It ain't about the love. Y'all talking about the love. Shanquella Robinson went to Cabo. And then 6 supposed to be allegedly friends of hers. All lied to her parents. Lied to the doctor when the doctor allegedly came to the room. And y'all sitting here, oh, well, it's a conspiracy with the government. It's not enough money for a conspiracy. It's when you get lied to and you make out a report, one person make out one report and then the police get another report. How can it be a conspiracy? What do the government got to conspire with a bunch of nobody? They're nobodies. They're not nobody rich. And even if they stole $10,000, what they gonna do? 12 people gonna split 10? Some people, your job is not even worth it. And see, this is the problem we have. Our people always want to push the blame on somebody else and never want to take the blame for what we do. Never. It was Kanye who said, I could say anything anti-Semitic and Adidas ain't gonna do nothing. But you know why Adidas waited? They were seeing what the black people was going to do. They were going to see what the black community, if we was going to hold him accountable. Since we didn't, they took accountability. And see, this is the problem. Until we start holding our own accountable, I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they got to be held accountable when they do some messy shit. But you're so busy wanting to try to be like them and be messy. This is what happens. But see, getting back to Jerry Jones, ain't nothing going to happen to him. What's supposed to happen? Tell me. He wasn't even a football team owner. He was a 14-year-old minor in school in what was going on in 1957 in Little Rock, Arkansas, in the segregation of school of the 9 students that they had to escort into the school. Now, if you're going to sit up here and tell me when you was growing up and there was some things going on and you was against what was going on, if you wasn't standing in that crowd or you was chanting or participating, you're lying. You're lying because you was part of it. We all was part of something foul growing up in life, so stop it. Ain't not going to happen to Jerry Jones. Okay? He didn't employ enough black players on his team or whatever, and I'm quite sure there's enough black people working in that organization and around the organization and businesses built because of the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all need to stop. Those who ain't add right, y'all can't even add 5 cents to the pot. Y'all gonna be the same people that ain't gonna looking at Kanye right now, buying Balenciaga and Nike clothes with his name on it. He gonna take the name off copyright material and gonna put his name on it. And like y'all sitting up here believing this shit, and him wanting to run for president and want Donald Trump to be his running mate. Man, do you know how stupid he sounds? You want a man that was trying to overthrow the government, the Capitol, January 6th. You want him as a running mate. You want Donald Trump to be underneath you with your bipolar ass. But y'all don't want to hold nobody accountable. Y'all just want to let it go. I'm trying to figure out, let's go back to Meg Thee Stallion. There was 4 people in the car. Nobody knew who shot who. How long has this been going on? How many years? If that's been going on for more than 2 years, how long you think this mess in Cabo with the Mexico government have to extradite them back? How long do you think this is going to go on? When there's 6 people that know exactly what happened. They the one that's leaking the videos. They actually want to charge people for exclusive videos. Like, come on, this is what this is about. Money, the come up, the clickbait, the views. They all should be in jail. But you know what? 30 days from now, it'll be somebody else. Because that's how y'all black people are. Y'all don't hold nobody accountable. You don't hold nobody accountable when they do messiness. Y'all want to give them an excuse all the time. You always have a lame excuse for somebody. You always want to give them a way out, or they deserve a second chance. Really. When y'all gonna start holding the rappers accountable for the N-words and the negative stuff that they put in their music? I want to know when y'all gonna start holding them accountable. When you gonna stop supporting their music and everything? Oh, but y'all want to live that lifestyle. Because a lot of y'all, there's 3 levels of black people. The upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. And the lower class is the one that's funding everything. Y'all, the lower class of black people and the minorities, y'all funding everything. Y'all the one that's broke. Y'all the one that's funding everything. Y'all the one that cater to a lifestyle you can't afford. So y'all funding everything. You have no voice because you're the same one that wouldn't get out and vote. No education. Still living the hood, rat, Pookie, and Ray Ray's and Shaquita's mentality. And that's why our race get no respect. Because again, we hold nobody accountable. Until you start holding people accountable, stop worrying about Jerry Jones or what happened back in 1957 because nothing's not going to happen. This is your brother Van Silk, not in my house. Hope y'all have a good turkey day because I don't celebrate all that turkey and Thanksgiving. You know, I can eat like that any day of the week. I don't eat meat. Peace.